The objectives for this video are to learn how to use the TI graphing calculator to find the quartiles for a dataset and how to find the interquartile range for a dataset. 30 students in a class took a test. The scores are shown below. The instructor wished to find the quartiles for this set of data. The quartiles separate a dataset into 4 equal groups. We can use the TI graphing calculator to find the quartiles. We will begin by entering the data into a list. So we will enter this data into list 1. In order to find the quartiles, we will press Stat, cursor over to Calc, then press 1 for one variable statistics. We want to make sure that list 1 is specified since that is where we have placed our data. Then we will cursor down to Calculate and press Enter. Then cursor down to the bottom and we will find that the first quartile is 36, the median or the second quartile is 52, and the third quartile is 61. Here is a dot plot for the data. The bottom 25% of the data extends from the minimum value of 21 up to the first quartile of 36. The next 25% of the dataset extends from the first quartile of 36 up to the second quartile or median of 52. The next 25% of the data extends from the second quartile of 52 up to the third quartile of 61. The upper 25% extends from the third quartile of 61 up to the maximum value of 98. Although these intervals vary in width, it is important to note that each contains the same number of data values. These varying widths exhibit the way that data values are distributed between these intervals. In addition to dividing the dataset into 4 equal groups, quartiles can be used as a rough measure of variability. This measure of variability, which uses quartiles, is called the interquartile range, and is the range of the middle 50% of the data values. The interquartile range is abbreviated IQR. The formula for the interquartile range is simply to subtract the first quartile from the third quartile. So we will subtract 36 from 61 and find that the interquartile range is 25. This means that the middle 50% of the data has a span of 25 units. The instructor decided to allow the students to retake the test. The scores for the retake are shown below. The instructor wishes to find the quartiles for the scores for the retaken test. We will enter this dataset into list 2. So again, we will press Stat, cursor over to Calc, press 1 for one variable statistics, and this time we want to find the quartiles for the data values that are in list 2. So we will press second L2 to change the specified list to list 2. Then cursor down to Calculate and press Enter. Again, we will cursor down to the bottom and find that the first quartile is 72, the median or second quartile is 83, and the third quartile is 90. Again, a dot plot shows us the span of data points in each quartile. The interquartile range for this data set is 18. So the middle 50% of the data values are concentrated into a shorter span for the second set of data. In this video, we learned how to use the TI graphing calculator to find the quartiles for a dataset. We also learned how to find the interquartile range for a dataset.